So I just got off a call with one of my clients, and something came up that I thought I need to talk to you about, and it may really help you on your journey to find your person. Something that was on my list of qualities that I really wanted in my partner. I put in that, actually I wrote, cannot be an atheist. That's what I wrote. I had dated an atheist before. Even though I'm not crazy religious, like, or ultra religious or whatever you say, I am Christian, and I remember where my ex would be super, just like arguing all the time about how, there is no God and there's nothing, either way, he didn't really respect, my faith and what I believed in. And so that's not to say all atheists are like that, but I was like traumatized after that guy. And I was like, okay, I don't want to date an atheist again. But one of the things that I was talking to my client about, cause she also is a woman of faith. I was like, yeah, you would definitely want to have that on your list, like someone that is aligned to a certain point, but do they have to be the exact religion that you are? I don't think so. And this is where, how I feel about this. And let me know in the comments if you're listening on YouTube, if you agree or not. Has this come into play when you've been dating your faith, your beliefs, your religious beliefs or whatever? But like if someone is open-minded and they're respectful, and they respect you and they have a growth mindset, they're curious, they would ask you questions about what your beliefs are, what is your religion, this and that. And their priority is building a life with a partner and having a family, how would that look like? I really don't think that depending on the exact religion that they have would necessarily be a deal breaker. I feel like if someone is closed off, doesn't respect what you believe in, instead of coming from a place of curiosity, it's coming from a place of judgment, then that's where I'm like buying time. So like, I don't want any of you out there, you may be dating or talking to people and you automatically don't give them a chance if they don't have the exact religion or exact beliefs that you have. But like that, and that goes for everything. And now that I'm like talking about it, it's like sometimes we want to find someone that is like exactly how we are, exactly what we believe in. And that's not that much fun. And also it's like balance. And it's also about, adding value to each other's lives and being curious and saying, oh my gosh, you're a different religion. What is it? Tell me about it. And how can we bring both of these together? And if you want kids one day and how that would look like. But I just feel like the only way it wouldn't work is if that energy is closed off, judgy, doesn't come from a place, it doesn't respect you. And when you have these kind of conversations from the first date, and I do encourage you to have these conversations from the first date, because you're only going to scare off the wrong people. You really are. You're going to see who they really are. Like, I want you to find all that out. I'm going to do another episode about politics because that definitely has to come up. But like now talking about religion, seriously, talk about it. And I hope that you are also coming from a place of openness and curiosity and growth, not so much like limited necessarily, like it has to be exactly what I believe, because I just don't want you to miss out. I don't want you to miss out when actually, and I'll tell you this, when Will and I first met, he literally said, I'll never forget, because he said, I'm an atheist. And I said, wait, what? And I remember getting my list out and I looked and I go, oh my God, I wrote atheist. I was like, that's it. Like, this is bye-bye time. Like, this is bye-bye. And I'm like, oh, so you don't believe in anything? I said, just to like make sure. And he's like, oh, no, I believe in something. I just don't know exactly what that is. I was like, oh, I'm like, okay, so you're agnostic. So he's like, oh, I don't know. I didn't know. Yeah, that's it. Then it's agnostic. So I'm like, okay. So then we talked more about it. But like for me, if he was like gung ho, no way, there's nothing out there. And if he wasn't open to what I believed in and didn't respect it, like my ex, then that would have been bye-bye. right? But he was like open, and he was all about learning and curious and respectful. I was like, he's such a good guy, has such a good moral compass, and the reason why he was agnostic at the time was because his family was so strict, and not strict, but like they're really heavy, like religious, go to church every Sunday, His grandmother was so cute, and she would always like make these rosaries, and it was really sweet. But like maybe it was a little bit too much sometimes for him, so he kind of took a step away from it. But then now, like, it was funny when we were dating and fell in love, and he's the one that insisted on getting married in the church, because he's like, oh my God, my grandmother Mamu, like she would love that, and he was finding more faith in that. And now to tell you, like, we pray every day, like we're very grateful, and we, say prayers at dinner with the kids, and I say goodnight prayers with my kids. Like, we're very much about that. Is such a central part of our family. And I feel like if he was closed off to ever, considering it, like our family wouldn't be what it is, which we're just so, I don't know. I feel really blessed, and we are so aligned. And this is the most important thing, is our family. Number one is God, and we're very grateful. Is that to say that, oh my gosh, you have to believe in God? No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that for us and our family, we are so aligned with those values, and that is, that works for us, right? And we're so happy with that. But for you, while you're out there looking for your partner to do life with, what are your beliefs? And be clear on that, and make sure that you're opening up to find and connect a partner that has that growth mindset. They may not be exactly where you are, or exact same religion, or exact same whatever, but as long as they're coming from a place of respect and openness and not judgment, I feel like there's a real chance for that to blossom, like in a really beautiful way. So let me know if this is landing, if this is helping you. Do not forget to leave a review. I that would really mean a lot to me. I know so many of you guys are listening. You reach out to me in the DMs. You guys are always thanking me, and I appreciate it. But it would really mean a lot to me if you leave a review in Apple or Spotify. On Apple, you could actually go into Apple Podcast and write a review. That would mean a lot to me. And thank you so much for listening. I appreciate you. Remember, it has to be crazy love or nothing. Until next time, thank you.